So I had a few questions about the most recent Cold War Zombies map, MAUER or Toten. I couldn't find these answers anywhere on Reddit, Google, YouTube, nowhere. So I had to do it the old-fashioned way and hop into a game of MAUER or Toten to figure it out for myself. My first question was, what happens if you do the bunny Easter egg during the uranium step of the main quest? If you didn't already know, the cleansed uranium step of the Easter egg, basically you spawn in a Megaton, and when you kill him, you'll get 2 uranium that you have to craft to the workbench and smash together. Now, if you don't do this within 5 minutes, the game ends. So I was curious as what happens if you pick up the 6th bunny part right during this step. The bunny Easter egg, if you didn't know, is you pick up these 6 bunny parts around the map and then it teleports you to the disco bunny room. So can you teleport mid cleansed uranium step? I knew basically one of 3 things would happen. Either A, I would be teleported and I would automatically fail the uranium step. B, it just simply wouldn't let me teleport. Or C, it would teleport me and reset the cleansed uranium step of the Easter egg. So I kill the Megaton, starting my 5-minute timer, and then head up to the perk machine where my last bunny part was. And as you can see, I can't pick up the final one. So the answer was B, it didn't let me teleport. My next question was, what if you do this during the boss fight? Now after the first wave of the Valentina boss, I went over here to try to pick up the 6th bunny part again, but as you can see I have similar results. It doesn't let me pick it up. So I think there's kind of like a lock on the bunny Easter egg step to where you can't do it during any of the steps of the main Easter egg. I think the question that I really wanted to answer more than anything was what happens if you stay on the train. So as you do, I got Klaus to stop the train here and I hopped on. Now again, I figured one of 3 things would happen. Either A, which I viewed as the most likely scenario, is I just die, like glitches me off the train and it just instantly kills you. B, the train just won't move until I get off of it. Or C, I'll stay on the train and it'll basically teleport me back into the map. I didn't really view the last scenario as that likely, but as you can see, that's exactly what happens. The train began to move and I got teleported right back to my spot. The final question that I wanted to ask was what happens if you refuse to capture Valentina at the end of the boss fight? I wasn't sure if the cutscene just wouldn't start and I could just sit in this room basically forever until I eventually pressed F on Valentina, or if the cutscene would just like start automatically after a certain amount of time, or C, the game just kind of ended and I got a game over screen, which would have been very unfortunate. But as you can see here, eventually it took a while. It took longer than what I thought, but after about, I don't know, like 3 minutes, the cutscene did start and the Easter egg was complete. If you guys have any like myths to be busted, whether it's on MAUER or Toten or one of the other Cold War maps, or even if it's on a older zombies game, I'm willing to get on there and figure it out. This video was a lot of fun to make, so if you enjoyed, if you could drop it a like, I would appreciate it. And drop me a follow on Twitch, I stream zombies every single night.